Yo, this is Tams87. This is SlamChat 3. I know it's a little bit late. I kind of been slipping. I ain't been feeling too hot lately. But let's get right into it. Hell in a Cell pay-per-view results. Some backstage heat on the former World Heavyweight Champion. And this past Monday's Monday Night Raw with Roethlisberger as host. It's been pretty exciting host in my account, as Al Sharpton being the host wasn't really a good thing for me. I don't know why they chose to make Al Sharpton the host. It was pretty stupid on their part, but I kind of see the message they were trying to get across. But to the Hell in a Cell pay-per-view, well, after catching some backstage heat for dress code violation, CM Punk had dropped the belt at Hell in a Cell to Undertaker, and it's surprising them being the first match of the night, which is pretty weird. So I think that was another reason, to get some heat at him. So I don't think, Punk is really going about the smart route by doing that, as I understand it was the Undertaker who told him he's representing the brand, so he needs, as the champion, so he needs to, follow the codes and be the leader of the locker room for that particular show. Surprisingly enough, like I told everybody, Randy Orton was going to beat John Cena. That Hell in a Cell experience paid off a lot, even though the one I seen Orton in with Undertaker, he lost. But in the end, the Viper struck again and won the belt. DX beat Legacy, which was, wasn't real. Well, it was kind of shocker because they did the breaking point thing where they kind of sectioned off Shawn Michaels, who I guess in their mind will be the weaker of the two, seeing how his his previous injuries and whatnot. He will be easier pickings than the game would be. They came through in their match. Jericho knocked out Rey Mysterio and Batista. Overall I would give the pay-per-view maybe a good 4 stars. On to, let me see, this past week's Raw. It was pretty good matches. The Miz is the new United States Champion, which was kind of a shock. It was a pretty good overall match. I do believe after watching that match with the Miz and Kofi Kingston, the Miz deserves the title. I don't think he deserved a shot at the title, but after watching the match between him and Kofi Kingston, I didn't believe he deserved the title after the fact. I missed ECW this past week, so I'll probably have to just look it up on the internet, see what's going on. I gotta tune in to TNA next, tomorrow night, and Friday Night SmackDown, the usual rush list. On to the SmackDown vs. Raw game. There's been a lot of new stuff, shown. A lot of, let me see, how can I put this? I noticed a lot of stuff with the gameplay. It's been a lot of, collision detection fix. Now the superstars don't go through the ropes when they're against them. Their body parts actually hang on the ropes, whether it's their foot or their arm, or it's pretty sweet. They're adding some new abilities, taking out some that didn't really make sense, which is cool. You can just look up this stuff on YouTube or anywhere on the net. And let me see, finally, predictions for bragging rights. I'm looking at Cena going back to SmackDown. I'm looking at Taker retaining his belt in the Fatal 4-Way. I'm looking for the SmackDown vs. Raw tag team battle. I'm favoring for SmackDown, but I think it depends on if Jericho will be on separate teams or if they're going to be on one team, because that knockout punch can come out of anywhere from the Big Show, and Chris Jericho is quite conniving in his own right. So and then we'll be keeping updates on the updated match card. Well, this show ain't going to be that long, so I just want to say send your questions and comments to my email address that I'll have in a pop-up probably below my face. And if if you know, add me, subscribe, all that cool stuff. This is Tim Day 7 Slam Chat. So thanks for watching.